Hi, my name is Sajida Mohammed and I go by Saji. A lot of you ask what does Noosh stand for. So Noosh means, it is actually short for Nushajan in Farsi, which translates to may the food nourish your body. And the reason I really love that is because food shouldn't be something that you just eat. It is something that should nourish your body and should give you energy. And that's what my food really means. Some people ask me who is the biggest inspiration behind Noosh, and as much as I like to say that it is me, I kind of disagree, and I really think, and I'm really proud to say that it is my mom. My mom has been a huge inspiration to who I am. She is everything behind Noosh. The meal's inspired by her. The cooking is inspired by her. The love that goes behind it is inspired by her. So Noosh, really, really, really the person behind Noosh. I love to say that it is me, but it's really, really not. She's actually come here to the kitchen and helped me prep, helped me cook, helped me containerize. And obviously my family has been my biggest supporter. I don't really try to ask for much, but they're always there for me. They're always fixing my car, or they're giving me delivery bags or giving me ideas and helping me with labels. My friends and family just come really, really through because I think they've noticed how much work I've put into this, how much I've given up to be exactly where I'm at today. Growing up, I got into boxing at a very young age, and that eventually led me to joining the military at only 19. And I have to say, the best thing behind those two concepts and my mom is discipline. Discipline is a really, really big, courageous thing to take a leap into, and also really understand what it is and actually perform discipline into your lifestyle. So I really love that structure because Noosh as a business is a really structural form. And I think if you don't have structure, it's really hard to run a business. So everything in my history, including growing up in Afghanistan, moving to America, joined boxing, and then joining the military, and also being, in sports and stuff like that growing up. It's something that I will forever take into my life. And and just as everyone says, like, whatever you do in your past really defines who you are as a person now. And honestly, I don't think I'd be who I am now, nor would I have Noosh if I didn't have those experiences. I launched in March of this year, and all my clients just vanished. I mean, like, everybody was like, I'll let you know and I'll get back to you with the meals, and I had absolutely no clients. And I said, oh God, what was I thinking? What am I doing here? Am I really this person who I really think I am? And so something that was a setback actually moved me a little forward, where I started going so-called the streets, or I went out and I started canning out flyers, and I started just selling the product in paper form. What that turned into was I walked up to some guys in construction, and I was handing them out the flyers, and one of the guys asked me if I actually had the meals right there with me. And that was like the biggest light bulb in Noosh history. And I really, really love talking about that, because it's the small things like that. Like, sometimes it's those like kind of like those failures that bring you forward to something so big. I know like that moment is like a speck in Noosh history, but that was like forever life-changing. What sets Noosh apart from the rest of the meal prep company is actually a really big thing, and I'm gonna keep going over this over and over again, is we just don't freeze our meals, guys. Like, we don't freeze our meals. We prep, cook, cool down, and containerize all on the same day as delivery. I don't think there's any other business, as far as my knowledge goes, that they're doing that. And I'm also using a real kitchen with real ingredients, wholesome ingredients, no preservatives, no additives, no sugars, no extra sodium. None of that stuff goes into the meals. So I want to make sure that you are eating exactly what's on your plate. And the other thing behind Noosh is what I put in my body is been Noosh. So I wouldn't sell you anything, or I wouldn't give you anything that I have not tried before, or that I wouldn't eat personally. A couple years ago, when I quit my 9-to-5 job, and this is something I'm very passionate about, when I quit my 9-to-5 job, I was in a really bad place, and Noosh has really pulled me out of it. When I started meal prep, before even Noosh was the title of my business, I was doing fitness, and I was doing fitness training, and I was doing meal prep. The reason I chose meal prep is because I realized that people were going to the gym. They were training really hard, but they were having a really hard time with their diet. And so if you know me, you know that I really like choosing the difficult route, which is why I chose meal prep and I chose food, because I want to help you with the hardest part of the fitness and nutrition. The fitness part, I trust you on it. I know you got it. And the nutrition, let me be a part of that. This will probably be the best story I will ever tell till the day I die. And I'm so proud of it because the way we came to America was so profound and so beautiful. And it has become everything that I am. Our journey to America was brave. My mom is a widow with 7 children. My father passed in Afghanistan. And there's something that she holds that is so strong that she is able to give to me. And I'm so grateful for that. Coming to America has completely changed my life. Noosh is my American dreams come true. I mean, there's nothing you can't do in this country. This country is probably the greatest country in the whole wide world. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. This country will give you things that people could only dream of anywhere else. And I'm proud to be a citizen here. I'm proud to serve this country. I am proud to be called an American. I will always be an Afghan deep down in the blood. I will never forget my roots, but I will always be grateful for where I'm at. When we came from Afghanistan to America back in 2001, we came through Catholic Charities. I cannot tell you how grateful and how thankful I am for them. They sheltered us, they gave us a home, they put food in our fridge, and they took really good care of us. And I kind of want to replicate that through Noosh. The way we do that is by every time you purchase 5 meals or more on the website, we actually donate 1 to our homeless community. And the way we give back to our homeless community is I actually do the driving around with a friend or family. I usually get my nieces involved just so they can understand the big value of what it is to give back, not only to our friends and family, but also to those in need. We hand out water bottles, we hand out meals, we make all sorts of different things, whether it's tacos or the chicken and rice, whatever meals it is. We actually go out to the people, we actually go out to the community and serve them versus like we giving them to the shelter homes and then they can spread them. We just want to make sure that those people on the streets are really getting fed because it just feels so much better when we know we're insecure in that. So if you're interested and would like to become part of the Noosh family, which you are more than welcome to, and join the family, you can go to our website at nooshmeals.com. And the best part about our website is you can customize your base and you can select your proteins. If you don't want to do any of that stuff, go get our tacos, go get our sandwiches. Everything is really, really great and healthy, and you won't regret your selections. You can also do subscriptions as well if you want something every week or every month, something like that. You can also contact us at info@nooshmeals.com or through our socials at nooshmeals. And then my personal one is sajida.dur.